This segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your partner is good health.
So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fletcher Technical Community College. I'm Danielle Vogtland, the Dean of Nursing and Allied Health, and I have the honor of welcoming all of you to this occasion. Today, we celebrate an incredible step forward in healthcare, education, and workforce development for our region. Through this cooperative endeavor agreement between Fletcher Technical Community College and Terrebonne General Health System, we are expanding opportunities in allied health that will benefit both our students and our local healthcare partners. Before we begin, I would like to recognize any distinguished guests that are present this afternoon. We have Ms. Bayou, Louisiana State Representative. We have Mr. Tim Allen, who is a past chair of the Fletcher Foundation. Thank y'all for coming. To begin today's program, I'd like to welcome our Chancellor, a champion for innovation and growth in higher education, Dr. Christine Strickland.
How's everybody doing today? There is such an energy in this room when I came downstairs, the excitement, I think the passion that's being done here at Fletcher Technical Community College. So I want to take a moment just to thank all of you for being here with us this afternoon as we get to make an exciting announcement regarding expansion in our allied health fields. As Danielle noted, we have a long-standing tradition here at Fletcher of excellence in our programming and specifically in our nursing and allied health programs. We continually strive to meet the needs of our community and of the workforce of the future by providing state-of-the-art education and facilities. It's been an honor and really a privilege to partner with Terrebonne General Health Systems in providing this education. They have been fantastic partners throughout the years, helping us to not only bring the best and brightest to be faculty, right, to be trained here, but then to be an employer of choice upon graduation, knowing that our students are getting to stay in our community to tend to their friends and their family and all of those that we love so dearly in this region. I want to thank and take a moment to recognize Phyllis Peoples, who has been a tremendous advocate for not only the health system, but for our institution and for our community. We had a conversation the other day, and we were talking about the future of our community and what we hoped would be in that future. And I have to say, you will not meet an individual who is more committed to this community, committed to this region, and committed to ensure that everyone who wants to live and work here has an opportunity to be trained, not only just in one of these amazing careers and professions, but has an opportunity to have access to this institution, which is critical and vital to our future. So I want to thank you for being just a wonderful partner and also for being a community leader that we can all look to and get excited about what's ahead of us. I think I want to just really bring home one thing. I was thinking about it this morning. To have a program of excellence requires three things, and they are three F's, and they're not bad words. But they are facilities, they are faculty, and they are friends. Today, we're going to talk about facilities. And that is a key cornerstone point of being able to programs. We have to have a place. We not only have to have a place in a classroom, but that classroom has to be equipped in a way that really prepares students for the work experience that they're going to have when they leave us. Right? We can't provide an excellent education if a student doesn't understand the challenges and the opportunities that are out there as they go out and begin their careers and hope to serve our communities. So I know I have some faculty here. I'd like for you to be recognized, please. And look, the magic happens oftentimes when you have a tremendous leader like we do with our dean. This is a woman who is a powerhouse. She comes in every day, every meeting that she has with me, she's got a new idea, she's opening a new program. I can't even list off the new allied health programs we've got coming. Ophthalmology, dental hygiene. I mean, you name it, she's got it, right? And if she doesn't have it now, it's in her brain. And she's like, that's next, that's next. And so when she comes in to meet with me, I know with our leadership team, we get excited. We are just pumped up after we meet with her to hear the wonderful things that are happening. Because not only is she expanding programming, but she is again expanding that access to those programs. We have increased enrollment in our nursing and allied health programs, I mean, at least double. It's amazing what we have been able to accomplish under her leadership. So Dean Vogtland, I'd like for you to please stand and be recognized for your leadership. And as I mentioned before, my last F is friends, and all of you here in this room are. You showed up today to help support, to help recognize, and to help us continue to make Fletcher the best community college we can in this state, in this region for all those we serve. So to my friends in the audience, thank you so much for being here today, and again, welcome.
We would now like to have a few words from the chair of our Fletcher Foundation, Mr. Ben Mulgrew.
Thank you all for being here. It's always challenging to follow Chancellor Strickland because she brings just another element of energy everywhere she goes. It's kind of reminds me of my, very, very brief football. When she gets away from the mic, you kind of want to run through a wall for her. She kind of touched on everything I really wanted to say, but it is a great day, and we're very, very appreciative of the partnership we have with Terrebonne General. And I'm going to go a little bit off of my script that actually doesn't exist, and I'm going to add an F to what Chancellor Strickland said, and I think something that's really important that drives everything that the foundation, in conjunction working with Chancellor Strickland, her entire staff, and all the faculty here, and it's the impact on the families that this program, these facilities, the faculty is going to have on the students that are going to have the opportunity to come and train in this state-of-the-art facility. Whether it be someone who's changing their career and it's going to have a profound impact on their existing family, or a young student that's just graduating high school and setting their future family up for success right here in the Bayou region. But most importantly, to have the ability for our students here to train in a state-of-the-art facility with unbelievable faculty, incredible friends, and an unbelievable facility, ultimately to take care of our families and be the health care providers of the future for all of our families, not just in this room, but in this entire region. So on behalf of the whole Fletcher Foundation board, thank you all so very much for the incredible partnership and everything that y'all have done. And we look forward to continuing that. So thank you all.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a key partner in this transformative initiative, the CEO of Terrebonne General Health Systems, Mrs. Phyllis Peoples.
Good afternoon, everyone. As you can see, it's really hard to follow all the amazing guest speakers that we've had so far. We purposely, let Christine, I'll call her Christine, y'all can call her Strickland. Let Christine go first because it is her facility. But she took all the good words, didn't she? So I want to add a couple more F's because it seems to be the theme, right? We're going to tiptoe around this. That's kind of how it goes. When we're recruiting, it's funny that I think Christine and I do think a lot alike in our passion and what we want to do and how to grow. And I think that's why we do. So the question may be why? Why Fletcher? Why Terrebonne? What are we investing in? Well, as Christine said, as I am passionate about our community, and so is she, so is everybody in this room. And I know when I speak to the people who I'm able to take an opportunity to lead, I've been in my role over 20 years, but the reality is we're only here for a period of time and the leaders behind us need to come. We're investing in you. We're investing in our next generation. investing in those that are going to make our community continue to grow and thrive. And I'm passionate about that. I'd have knocked us down a little bit, but it didn't count us out. It just knocked us a little bit. But the reality is we're not victims of that. We're opportunists. And it's time for us to continue to grow and keep going. So when we recruit, I use the F words too, clean also, because people say, why are you here? Why do you stay? What makes you come? It's food, let's be real. It's at the top. We could name a bunch. Family, faith. We didn't touch on faith, and fun. But faith has a lot of different meanings. A lot of times faith could mean your religious commitment and things like that, but you also got to have faith in the people around you. And as Christine called it faculty, I call it faith. I call it faith with the team I have around me. I see Miss Diane Yates, our COO. I see a lot of my executive team. I see a lot of the people that it doesn't take me by myself. By far, I cannot accomplish all that a big organization does. Also have to have the support and management of those who have a talent much greater than yours. We have our chairman of the board who you'll hear from, Mr. Earl Hughes. Our board has always supported any initiative that we felt was better for this community and better for everyone to thrive. And you will see that. But mostly investment in our future. There's another F word. Maybe I didn't have that one. We're going to start a dialogue. But the future isn't in us today. Our future is in those that are growing to want to stay here, who want to commit to be here, who want to and give back. And as Mr. Marlborough mentioned, as an organization, a healthcare organization, the largest in the region, who provides an immense amount of care to our family, to our friends, to people from outside, the talent and the expertise that comes out of Fletcher, along with our other regional schools. But we want to make sure that we continue to be able to provide those workers a place to be and a home to stay at. And so that is very much required. As they start to show the videos, again, my marketing person, Rhonda, went around and took pictures in our organization of those people that graduated. It wasn't just limited to this, and who are now working at Terrebonne General. And I think we had close to 40 to 50 people, and that was just in a few areas. So if you think that they are not bringing care and giving back and taking care of you that you don't even know, they are contributing to our growth and commitment to this economy and commitment to being here. We need nurses, we need allied health members, and as she mentioned, there is not an issue that we bring or shortage area that we recognize that we don't come to Christine and our team and say, you know what would be interesting? That they don't say, sure, I can do it. Even if they can't, they lie to us, and I like that. They say, it can be done, it will be done. Now, I don't know of an occasion, but I'm waiting for that to not be true. But there's always an opportunity because it's a can-do commitment. And that commitment is infectious. That commitment does make you want to keep contributing and give back. So if you ever have to ask yourself, why do we partner so strongly with our future and our young people and our older people, anybody who wants to go back to school to be engaged in our community, it's because we're in. I'm getting older. I need them to take care of me. So, right, we want to go ahead and make sure that we have that foundation. Next word, foundation. So indeed, thank you for coming today. It's very important. We're extraordinarily proud of this relationship. I'm supported and very proud of the relationship that Christine and I share in a lot of many ways. We will sit at the table many more times to see what we can continue to develop. But she is right. I'm very passionate about our community, and the worst thing we could do is have a level of apathy to not be committed. So I know I tell my people every day you should talk to people like you were recruiting them to stay, because we have a passion. Why are we here? And if we can't answer that, how will we make other people want to be here? So the reality is, I'm proud of Houma. I'm proud of who we are. I'm proud of Terrebonne Parish. I'm proud of our Cajun heritage. I'm proud that we have all the F words: food, faith, family, fun, foundation. Christine had a few more: faculty, facilities. We're going to write them all down. But the reality is we can recite them. Fishing. Education is so imperative to have people to have a future. So if you ask me why we're investing, that's the simple one word that doesn't start with an F. It's called Feducation. So look at it. Thank you.
Now we would like to have the chair of the Terrebonne General Health System Board, Mr. Earl Hughes, up for a few remarks.
Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone. I don't have any F words, so I'll leave it all to them. But it's a pleasure to be here, and on behalf of the Board of Commissioners of Terrebonne General, to have a partnership with Fletcher and to continue the growth of this school and its programs for our allied health. And I always look at this as Fletcher and Terrebonne General as the best in the region, and we are the best. And the reason we're the best is because we have the leaders Dr. Strickland, taking care of us in this community and being able to think outside the box and bring the programs here within our region. I'm originally from St. Mary Parish. I know a lot of students that come from St. Mary Parish that come to Fletcher and have the opportunity to get an education where they used to have to drive to Baton Rouge. Okay, and now we're going to provide these allied health programs for our community. Children here, keep our family here, and provide a way to better themselves. And as I was walking up today on the sidewalk, I saw a quote from one of the students here that says, "To make my family life better." And that's what this school does, and that's what these programs are doing. And you know, to provide these students that are going to be trained and very skilled in allied health technologies to come to our hospital and to be employed at our facility and to be able to make our facility grow also. So I think it's important that we as a hospital provide the support that we do to Fletcher, and I think there'll be a lot more support coming in the future. So I appreciate all y'all done, and once again, thank you.
Phyllis, that's a big signature on that check. And tell me how this all came about, because it's a very exciting day here at Fletcher, but how did it come about?
Well, we've always been extraordinarily committed to education. And as I mentioned kind of in my speech, is Dr. Strickland has been such an advocate, out-of-the-box thinker, just such a mover and shaker. And we need people to be here in Houma. We need people to invest. And we want to be. And what a better organization to invest with is one that is so progressive and outgoing and ready to take care of our youth and our people who want a different job and a future. And so with education, that gives you an empowerment. We need people at the hospital. We're a city all by ourselves. Literally, we have all walks of life in that particular institution. Today, we're recognizing nursing and allied health. But we've invested in the workforce building. We've invested in all of the different walks of life. And so we have all of that local hospital our size. People count on us to be available 24/7 when they're at their worst and they're at their best. And with having people like Fletcher and Christine at the helm, we're able to continue to do that with the right people.
Dr. Strickland, I can see the excitement in your face, and to get a check like that from Phyllis and her whole team, it's a pretty exciting day here at Fletcher.
Yeah, very, very exciting. That's an unbelievable amount of money back there. But, you know, it is an investment in changing lives. And that's what we are giving people an opportunity to find a new career, to find a new path. Whether it's that they're graduating from high school or they're looking for a career change, we want everyone to think of Fletcher using that middle word, right? Community, as their community college, an opportunity for them to grow as individuals. And these dollars, this investment, and more than that, the demonstration of the confidence in what we're doing here at Fletcher is so meaningful and will have, you know, just such a long impact. It's a gift in many ways.
How will the money be used?
So the money will be used in a variety of different ways. We are creating new facilities here, not only to allow us to expand our current allied health programs, but we are standing up a number of new programs: radiology, ophthalmology, dental hygiene. So lots of new programs, exciting programs coming to campus that these funds will enable us to make those investments. In addition to that, we have other partnership opportunities where we will be, Terrebonne will be helping us welcome new students in, scholarship opportunities. It really runs the whole gamut of everything from helping students get enrolled in these programs all the way through providing them opportunities to stay in our community of work once they've graduated.
Yeah, and Phyllis, I was going to ask you, this is thinking out the box, but you're really thinking in the box, aren't you?
Well, I think there's no box. Let's just put it that way. Is that if you confine yourself to what you'll stay in what you've always done. And that's what I can appreciate about Fletcher and the leadership and Dr. Strickland. But the reality is we also provide residencies, we provide externships, we provide as the students are in there. So there are many things we haven't even thought of. But like I said, all you got to do is come and say, I got an idea. And it's never met with, well, we can't do it. We've always done this. Well, let us see what we can do. And together, I think that we're investing in our future, but we're investing in our community. And that's what feels so good.
This segment was by Terrebonne General Health System. Your partner is good health.